Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is Styling V, and this is a tutorial of how to make this trending V neckline gown at the front and also at the back. Okay, so it has a strap that's holding the back V. So if it's something you're interested in, kindly stay tuned and watch this video. So to make this gown, I'll be using about 4 yards of Ankara fabric. Okay, so I folded it the other way round because you know Ankara is about 45 inches length, so I had to fold it the other way round. I used the width for the length and the length for the width. So I'm gonna have to fold my fabric into 4 like this because I'll be cutting both the front and back. So from the shoulder line, I will come in by 3.5 inches for my neck width, and the neck depth for the front I will be doing 7 inches, and for the back I will be marking 13 inches. Okay, for the back depth, and for the front neck depth I did 7 inches. So I'll just go ahead and connect all of them together from the 3.5 inches to meet the 7 inches, and from the 3.5 inches to meet the 13 inches. Okay, so that is all for the neckline. So the next thing we'll go ahead and input half of our shoulder measurement, and from the shoulder measurement you determine how long you want your sleeve to be. Okay, so for me I'm using the whole length of the fabric, and I will come down by 10 inches for my sleeve opening. Okay, so there will be no shoulder joining on this dress. So, and that's it. And the next thing I'll just go ahead to do is to divide my hip circumference on this line by 4. Okay, and I'll go ahead and add 6 inches to it. I'll add 6 inches because I want it very big, and whatever I have I'll take the measurement straight down to meet the hem of the dress. Okay, so I'm using a length of 62 inches and I added 2 inches for folding allowance. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and bring whatever measurement I have straight down to meet the hem of my fabric like this. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly help me to subscribe and click on the notification buttons to know when I upload new tutorial video. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and give it a little C curve on the sleeve opening area like this. Okay, as you can see right here. So guys, I am done, and the next thing for us to do is to cut out the front neckline first because that is the shorter neckline. We'll just go ahead and cut it first, and also cut out the shape of this dress like this. Okay, as you can see me doing, I'll just go ahead and follow the shape of the dress like this, that's of the pattern like this. Okay, and I'll cut it out like this. So this is all for it, and the next thing I'll do is to open it up. So please don't forget to knot your shoulders. Okay, just go ahead and knot your shoulder before opening this up so that you know where your shoulder is, because there's no shoulder joining on this part. So the next thing I'll just go ahead to do is to get my pocket, because there's a pocket on this dress. So I will come down by 2 inches from the half length, and after coming down by 2 inches from the half length I'll go ahead and mark 7 inches. Okay, I want the pocket to be 7 inches wide, and I'll just go ahead and notch the 2 lines like this, as you can see me doing. So the next thing I'll just go ahead to do is to open this up so that I'll be able to cut the back neckline. And like I said earlier, do not forget to notch your shoulder. So I'll just go ahead and notch the shoulders first before opening this up. So I proceed to notch my shoulders like this, both the back and the front shoulder line, and also on the neckline area. Okay, I'll just go ahead and notch the 2 of them together. Okay, so the next thing I'll just do is to open it up and cut out the back neckline. Okay, so when you open this up, you arrange it very well. Yeah, you go ahead and fold it equally before cutting out the back neckline. Okay, so see how I am arranging it. So you just go ahead and arrange it like this before cutting out your back neckline, as you can see me doing here. So this is taking a lot of time, so sorry guys. So I just want everything to relax well before cutting it out. So I'll just go ahead and cut this out like this, as you can see here. So when we are done, this is what we have. You can see the neckline, both the back and front neckline. So after this, the next thing I'll do is to cut out a facing for this neckline. So I'll just go ahead and fold my fabric like this into two, and I will place the neckline like this. Okay, it's still on fold, so look at how I will place it. So you fold your fabric very well and you place it like this on it. Okay, you just go ahead and place it on it like this, as you can see me showing you guys right here. So you can just go ahead and hold it on with a pin so that it will not move. Okay, so please endeavor to arrange your fabric very well so that everything will be accurate. Okay, this is not pattern, this is freehand, so there is possibility of your Ankara fabric shifting to another side. So that's why I'm taking my time to fold everything and arrange it first before cutting out the next step. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to fold the fabric for the facing, and I'll place this main dress on it, that is to cut out the facing of the neckline. I'll just go ahead and place it like this, as you can see me doing. So if you notice very well that the midpoint of my neckline is at the midpoint of this facing. Okay, so I remember the facing is on fold. So after arranging it like this, I'll just go ahead and trim it. I'll just go ahead and trim it following the shape of the neckline like this. Okay, as you can see me doing right here. So guys, I am done cutting the facing. I'll still go ahead and notch the midpoint of my shoulder on the neckline area. Okay, so please don't forget to notch it to serve as a guide in order for you to like know where to put your facing. So guys, when I'm done from the facing, I'll just go ahead and mark 3 inches round. Okay, I'll just go ahead and mark 3 inches round, so that will be the width of my facing, and I'll just go ahead and connect all the 3 inches like this. So remember, this facing is both front and back facing. Okay, the front and back facing together, because there's no shoulder joining, so you don't get confused. So guys, when I'm done trimming this off, and this is what we have. Okay, so the next thing for me to do is to open this up so that I'll be able to cut that I think is a strap. Yeah, a strap that is at the back. We'll be able to cut the strap that is at the back. So when you open this up like this, note the front and back, please. Okay, so from the depth of the neckline, you'll be able to tell both the front and back. So I will come down by 1.5 inches from the back neckline like this. Okay, and I'll measure whatever I have here. Okay, I'll go ahead and measure the width of whatever I have here. Please ensure your fabric is well so that you won't be having excess strap or shortage of strap. So I'll take note of whatever I have, and I'll just go ahead and cut it. Now what I had was around 7 inches. That is for the width of what I have. Okay, so and I'll be using let me say a width of 2 inches. That is how wide I want the width to be, is 2 inches, and a length of 8 inches. Remember, we got 7 inches as our length. Okay, and I added 1 inch for joining allowance, so that's what makes it 8 inches. So I'll just go ahead and cut it like this. So I'll go ahead and sew round, then I'll turn it to the other side and give it a very good press. So the next thing for us to do is to cut out our pockets. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and fold my fabric into 4, because we'll be having 4 pockets, 2 on each side and 2 on the other side. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and fold it like this, and I'll come up by 7 inches or 8 inches. Yeah, I came up by 8 inches like this, and also a width of 8 inches right here. I'll just go ahead and give it a square shape form before giving it my pocket shape. Okay, you just go ahead and give it that your pocket shape. This is one of the easiest form of cutting out a pocket. Okay, if you're a beginner and you're struggling on how to cut a pocket, this pocket is just very simple. So I'll just go ahead and cut out the pocket shape like this. Okay, and I'll open it up so it will be 4 pockets, so you can see my hands will be able to pass through it like this. So guys, let's proceed to sew. Okay, so the facing, I meant I had to add an hairstay to the facing of it. Okay, so you can choose to add like that light paper gum on it, or the medium one, so it's fine. So I'll just go ahead and place my facing to the neckline of my fabric like this. Okay, then I'll just go ahead and sew it using 1/2 inch like this, and I'll just go ahead and leave like a little space so that I'll be able to pass my strap to it. So after doing this, I'll just go ahead and place my pockets on it, right side facing right side. Where we notched earlier for our pockets, you just go ahead and place it right side facing right side like this on all 4 sides. That is 2 at the front fabric and 2 at the back fabric. Okay, so guys, I am done sewing, and this is what we have. Also went ahead to sew my strap, and I'll be passing it through this space that I left earlier. Remember, we came down by 1.5 inches from our back neckline. Okay, and we'll just go ahead and put the strap like this. Okay, and I'll open the other side like this. Okay, and I'll put the other side of the strap like this. I'll fix the other side of the strap like this, and I'll hold it on with a pin before taking it to my sewing machine to sew. Okay, so I had to fix it with about 1/2 inch. Remember, we added 1 inch allowance on it. I'll just go ahead and sew it round, and I've also gone ahead to sew my pockets on all the sides like this. So guys, I am done sewing, and I went ahead to give it a good press. And the next thing for us to do is to hem the sleeve. Okay, just go ahead and fold your sleeve like this on both sides, and after folding your sleeve, you shape. Okay, you go ahead and shape. After folding your sleeve, you shape with 1 inch. Okay, now remember that side that we notch at the shoulder side that I said to serve as a guide. Okay, so that's the guide that you use in folding your dress. So you just go ahead and fold it like this for your shaping, and you go ahead and shape with 1 inch. Okay, you go ahead and shape with 1 inch. This is how you shape it from this point right here to your pockets. You go again and you take it down. Okay, you go ahead and you take it straight down. So that is how you shape. Now before shaping, you ensure that your pocket is well fixed. That is, all your lines are well fixed. And after shaping, you also come down and you hem the hemline of your dress and give it a good press. So that's all. So we're done. I went ahead to iron every part, and this is the final outcome of the dress. So if you've watched to this point, thank you so much for watching. This is the front part, and this is the back part. You can see the strap at the back and how deep the neckline is. So thank you so much for watching to this point. I'll see you in our next video. Bye.